All right, Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. This is Ratazah from the GMS Atlanta camp. All right, back again with another video. Just wanted to do a video centered around not only America's future downfall, but the aftermath of America's downfall, which is going to lead to a world where righteousness is going to reign and righteousness is going to flourish, man. All right. And we who are of the hopeful elect, all right, who are completely adverse to this society, are yearning and hasting for that time to come. Okay. Basically, earlier brothers were having a discussion in our group chat, and we were discussing how the earth is basically defiled. All right, it's over sexualized, is very perverted, and the society just breeds death and wickedness, man. So those of us who are following after the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, as the scriptures say, look for a new heaven and a new earth, which I'm Lord willing get that scripture in just a second. But I'm gonna start here in the book of Isaiah, chapter 66. In verse 22, because the earth needs a reset, which is what I may title the video. All right, the earth needs a reset, man. This is Isaiah 62 and verse 66 and verse 22. It says, for as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, all right, which this new heaven and this new earth is referring to the rulership, all right, the authority on the earth, because the earth abides forever, as the scriptures say. I believe that's Ecclesiastes, the first chapter. So the heavens and the earth are going to remain the same, but it's the vibration, it's the spirit. All right, the authorities on the earth are going to change. So verse 22 again, for as new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, which in order for that world to come, all right, this current world or this current setup has to be destroyed and dismantled. It says, shall remain before me, saith the Lord Yahweh. So shall your seed and your name remain, which is talking about the Israelites. All right. The seed of the Israelites in the name of Israel, Yasha'Allah, is going to remain forever and ever and ever, man. All right. And that's going to be in the world to come. But in order for this society to come to pass, this current rulership has to be taken out the way, man, because it's getting basically things are going too far. Things are going above and beyond, as the scriptures say, even going back to during the time of Genesis, man, when it said the Lord looked down at the ways of men and it was corrupt in his sight and his sins reached up into heavens. Well, that's what's happening currently today. All right. So let's get that scripture. I quoted 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 13, I believe it is. 2 Peter 3 and 13. Nevertheless, we, which the we is talking about who? The saints of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the elect. All right, those who believe in these words, in these scriptures. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, the promise of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. You see, so we want a world and we want a rulership, which is what the heavens represent, where righteousness dwells, man, where there's not all this filth and debauchery and folly and wickedness and all types of just filthy things going on, man. All right, which we're completely opposite of that. All right, we like to follow the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, as the scriptures say, Jeremiah the 6th chapter, seek out the old paths, where is the good way. And that's where society is going to go back to in the world to come. The ways of old, man. All right. Where is what? Where is the good way? Verse 14. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, which we do. All right. We look for such things to come to pass on the earth. Be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. All right. So that's why we constantly strive for the mastery. By staying diligent, doing our videos, all right, and all other things that pertain to this truth and to the ministry to the best of our ability and diligence and in humility, man. That what? We may be found without spot and blameless, man, in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? So let's go from there to, it just came to mind, Micah, the 2nd chapter, in the 10th verse. And it reads, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest." All right, and this is talking about the place of our captivity, which in modern times is Babylon the Great, which is America. This place is not our rest, man. It says what? Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. So that's why we don't associate with the world and we don't get entangled with the affairs of this life, as the scriptures say in I believe that's 2 Timothy's the 2nd chapter. Why? Because by getting entangled with the world and the world's affairs, it can what? It can destroy you, man. Even with a sore destruction, and you'll become polluted. All right. And as we were saying earlier, you know, the way E-Man or E Diddy has constructed society, everything that you look to is death, man. All right. Everything you look to is perverted. All right. You could easily access things that you shouldn't even be putting your spirit into, you know, with these different phones and technology and all these different things. This society is bound to be destroyed and has to be destroyed, man. All right. But as the scriptures say in Isaiah, the 1st chapter, if the Lord have not left a small remnant, everybody would be destroyed, man. All right. Everybody would be wiped out. Okay, because why? This society has a stronghold on the minds of the people, but the Lord preserved a particular number of men and women, the elect, that are actually going to overcome the devices of Satan, man. So I read that again, Micah chapter 2, verse 10. "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction." All right, so that's why we keep America at arm's bay, because even though we live here, we have to deal a certain way, all right, whether it's business endeavors, certain relationships. But as far as diving deep, so to speak, into the interiors of America, we don't get down with that, man, because it's a filthy, polluted habitation. All right, now let's go from there to I think it's Sirach 1:25. I think I'm thinking about. Let's see what that says. Sirach chapter 1. Right, Sirach chapter 1, verse 25. It says, "The parables of knowledge are in the treasures of wisdom, but godliness is an abomination to a sinner." You see, and we, as the scriptures commands us, is to put on godliness. And by us putting on godliness, we're looked at as weird. We're looked at as, not trendy, or we're out the loop, or with this, all these different names, because it's an abomination to a sinner, a person that's not trying to put on godliness and turn towards Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, and this links with Isaiah 5:20. "Woe to them that call evil good and good evil." All right, and that's what they do to the men of the Lord, beginning with our apostles and elders, man. All we're doing, to the best of our ability, is trying to follow the ways of the Holy Bible that everybody swears that they uphold and read. But when we actually present what true godliness is and the ways to follow in the scriptures, all right, we're deemed as what? An abomination to this world, man, which is why we want a society where godliness is praised, man. All right, where godliness is put to the forefront, and it's not being belittled in the eyes of the people, but it can actually flourish to levels beyond belief. I'll read it again. It's Sirach 1:25. "The parables of knowledge are in the treasures of wisdom, but godliness is an abomination to a sinner." You see that? So a sinner is not going to regard a godly position as right. He's going to look at it as an abomination. That's these people in this world, man. All right. So let's go from there to let's see. Matter of fact, since I quoted it, Isaiah 5 verse 20. All right. I'm going off top of the head. I didn't have anything written down. It was just in my spirit to, do this video. It's Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness. Yeah, and that's why, again, going back to the topic at hand, this world needs a reset, man, because everything is ass backwards and out of sync. Evil is praised. Evil is put forth as righteousness, and righteousness is put forth as evil, man. Everything is crooked and backwards in this world, man. It says that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. So when our Lord Yahweh Shai returns, things are going to be turned right back the way they're supposed to be, man. Things are going to be corrected and things are going to be put back in order. The earth is going to have a reset, and everything's going to be returned back to the ways of old, man. As I quoted Jeremiah, the 6th chapter. All right. Seek out the old way, where's the good path. But through this modernized mind frame, this westernized way of thinking and philosophy, it's bugged the people out, man, and turned people into damn zombies, man. All right. It says 21, woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. And again, that's the minds of these people. They're self-centered. They're proud. They think they got it. They think they got the answers. They think they woke and they deep. But meanwhile, they're even more lost, man. All right. It says on 22, woe unto them that are mighty and to drink wine, and men of strength to mingle strong drink. Yeah, which metaphorically, that's going into these different philosophies and doctrines, which again, why this society has to be destroyed, man. Everybody has an opinion, these different gods and idols people worship and put their spirit towards. All of this has to be destroyed and brought down, man, in order for righteousness to reign on the earth and flourish, man. All right. So that's really the point I want to bring out of how, this earth is getting too wicked, man. This technology is putting demons on people. It's causing society to become more demonic and satanic and wicked. And everything has to be destroyed. We got to just start over, man, under Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. So with that, all right, Lord willing, this video was edifying, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Lord willing, to the next video. Shalom.